adapted it well with successful rollout of several franchisee-oriented salon chains in recent years. With a growing consumer base, there are now multiple brands of salons operating, some independently, some as a part of larger franchisee network. This social development has made the beauty business one of the fastest growing segments of the MSME industry. The most common barrier to expansion faced by franchisees of any kind is the lack of access to capital. Therefore, in 2016, SBI entered into partnerships with leading franchisors from all sectors to provide loans under the franchisee ecosystem financing scheme. The scheme funds a whole range of business ranging from salon chains to franchisee medical clinics. One of the first partnerships SBI set up with franchisors was with Hyderabad-based Bloomwell Health and Wellness Limited. Collateral-free loans of up to 1 crore were given by the bank to entrepreneurs who took on franchisee from Bloomwell to set up salons under their STUDIO11 brand. Priya Damane from Pune came across the franchise ecosystem financing scheme while looking for funding to launch her salon business. She contacted SBI Pune and was taken through a comfortable and swift loan process by SBI officials in Pune.
We are running a franchisee here. It's called STUDIO11 Salon and Spa, which is a Hyderabad-based brand. Like, we are salaried people. So my husband and me thought that we should go in business. Like, I was very fascinated toward this salon industry's growth. So we started searching out for franchisees, and then one day we came across STUDIO11, and we started with dealing with STUDIO11. When we came to know that STUDIO11 is having a tie-up with this State Bank of India, so that was like a boon for us, because initially whenever any person starts business, he doesn't have a full funding available with him. So STUDIO11 people told us that they have a setup, like a tie-up with the State Bank of India. Then they helped us with all these things, like loan procedures and all. In March or something, we submitted all the documents, and around the end of the March, we were being sanctioned the loan. There was hardly any problem, because the staff in State Bank of India was very, very cooperative. The manager, Mr. Lakshmikant Chaudhary, Surekha Kulkarni, and Mr. Sanjay Prasad. Three of the employees helped us a lot. Really. So it was a very nice experience dealing with State Bank of India staff. Since we are from a like middle class background, we had a dream to go big, and we never bothered that whatever other people are thinking. Loan is a like a important thing that will help you in future also, because if you are taking a loan, it will help you in taxes also. So that's why we took loan. We had some fundings also, but my CA guided us to take few amount of loan also. Now we have come up with this one franchisee. We have already completed our anniversary last 17th July, and we are already talking with STUDIO11 people. We are next we are coming up with 2 more franchises. We are looking for salons, like areas. We will definitely.
Priya Damane was lucky to get full and unconditional support from her family, and even her brother invested and became a partner and joined her in the endeavor. The young CA aspirant now supports his sister in running day-to-day operations of the salon and keeping the finances in ship shape.
I am from CA and CS background. I am in CA final as well as CS, and I am given just final exams right now. So awaiting the results. Actually, initially my GIJ and sister were involved with this, and once the loan procedure came in, that's where my part came in, and it was like I am from CA background, so all the processes I know. So I was assisting them in finance and marketing thing. So it was along. I am very passionate about business. Initially, they just not came for salon industry. We were having many options like automobiles, we were in electronics, salon, and we were in restaurant also. But we thought that the area, we analyzed the area, and we thought the salon industry will be a better. It is having a great potential here because nearby, if you say there are no brands, and people need it. So it's like roti, kapda, makan, and salon is the fourth thing in day-to-day life. You have to groom yourself. So that is why we went with salon industry. See, what franchisee gives you is they gain the experience. Businesses run on experience, So if we get a ready-made experience from somebody, it is very helpful for new people to cope with, because starting a business initial 3 to 4 months period is very crucial for any business. So be it service industry. Service industry is based on customer service. If you don't give it better, you won't be running the business well. So here the franchises part is very important, and I hope I think for initially, if you don't have a background of any business, you better go for franchising. The cost is not that much, but the experience you can say you are paying for learning. This franchise is based in Hyderabad, so they approached them. So they were like they were the only ones out of 4 or 5 franchises who were able to convince us that yes, we can go with them. So from marketing, funding, customer relationship, staff management, each and every aspect, they are with us. They are supporting us, and this is the best franchisee in salon. Recently, it is emerging. It is around 70, 75 plus franchises now. But I hope that in a year two, there will be 150 plus franchises.
Like all MSMEs, Studio 11 Pune has created several jobs from scratch, including hiring and training unskilled staff from diverse backgrounds. Pinky Sod is the manager at Studio 11 and joined the firm from the day of inception.
मैं पिछले 1 साल से यहाँ पर वर्किंग हूँ और नेचुरल सैलून ओपन होके भी 1 ईयर हमें अभी कंप्लीट हो गया है. एक्सपीरियंस मेरा बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस रहा है यहाँ पर. लाइक स्टूडियो 11 मीन्स एक आर्ट जोन है, राइट. अगर कोई आर्टिस्ट है और जिन्हें बहुत कुछ सीखने की और इच्छा है तो ये उनके लिए एक प्लेटफॉर्म है. वो यहाँ पर आके बहुत सारी चीज़ें सीख सकते हैं, इंक्लूडेड मी. मुझे ओनली 5 इयर्स का एक्सपीरियंस है, बट यहाँ पर आके जो 5 इयर्स में मैं नहीं सीख पाई थी वो सारी चीज़ें मैंने यहाँ पे आके सीखा है. तो ये एक आर्ट जोन है, जैसे मेरे नज़र से मुझे लगता है, बट ये है. ये एक बहुत ग्रेट एक्सपीरियंस है. एंड हमने जर्नी जहाँ से स्टार्ट की थी तो वो एक हमारे लिए बहुत लो पॉइंट था, बट अभी जो है वो काफ़ी हाई है और वो हमने अचीव किया है. लाइक एंड बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है, बहुत ग्रेट एक्सपीरियंस है. इसमें जो रिस्पेक्टेड हमारे ओनर है, रुपेंद्र सर है, प्रिया मैम है, आल्सो पांडुरंग सर, इन्होंने भी काफ़ी सपोर्ट किया है पूरे स्टाफ को. और मेरे पूरे स्टाफ का सपोर्ट है. स्टूडियो 11 की जो टीम है हमारी, उनका भी काफ़ी सपोर्ट है. इस वजह से आज हम इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे हैं. तो टोटल मैन पावर है, टोटल बैकअप हमारे सपोर्ट के लिए था, एज अ मार्केटिंग के लिए हो, ऑडिटिंग के लिए हो, एवरीथिंग. तो इस वजह से आज हम इस प्लेटफॉर्म में हैं और बहुत अच्छा फील करते हैं. बी प्राउड.
The proof is in the pudding, they say, and the success of Studio 11 speaks volumes about SBI franchise ecosystem financing scheme, which covered all her needs as an aspiring entrepreneur. A triumphant result for India's largest commercial bank and one of its most pioneering schemes for the MSME sector.
This is a new product in the bouquet of offerings from State Bank of India. Earlier, of course, we were financing MSMEs as they come in through our regular products. Then we have found that this is a niche segment of customers who are getting enrolled as franchisees under some industry measures. The advantage for them is that they carry the brand value of the industry major. Therefore, there is a ready acceptability of their goods and services that they offer to the market, and therefore they can be possibly looked at as a separate segment, and we can give them some concessional finance. So this product basically relies on the capability of the franchisor, which is the industry major, who conducts his own due diligence to find out the suitability of a franchisee to carry on the business in his brand. So that means it's the capability of the franchisee is already established by the franchisor. So the risk to the bank to that extent is reduced, and therefore we can, and the marketability of the product is also assured because the brand is already built by the franchisor. So therefore we can extend some concessional rates of interest, relaxed norms for these franchises, and this also helps us in going along the value chain financing the distributors. That is how we have brought this product. It's a recent initiative from the bank, and we have tied up with some of the reputed brands to extend finance to their franchises. So those entrepreneurs who are wanting to start their own business, but they don't own the product, they want to take the brand and fall in line with the format suggested by the brand owner. Those are the people who are eligible to take finance. That means the bank already has a tie-up with the brand owner to finance the franchises under that brand. So it's a marketing for me also is not widely distributed. It is specific to the industry majors with whom State Bank of India has the tie-up.